First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, you know, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin.
Let's make some noise for your ladies. Double zero, Adrian. Zero, Number three, Nora Gonzalez. Number five, Alejandra Lopez. Number nine, Soleil Rodriguez. Number 10, Angie Lopez. Number 11, Lucia Martinez. Number 12, Adriana Rosales. Number 13, Catherine Aguilar. Number 14, Natalie Cantu. Number 15, Haley Salinas. Number 20, Sydney Kemp. Wearing the double boots, Abby Adams. 23, Lily Alexander. 24, Addison Schneider. 25, Addison McPhail. 27, Lila Donkey Mathis. Assistant coach, Amy Yost. And turning 50 tomorrow night, head coach Andrew Mathis. Please stand for the national anthem.
Welcome to Mr. Gatti's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, there's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat is Mr. Gatti's Pizza.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality, American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today and let's get started on your build.
ads, or we kick off. All right. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game between the Lady Billies and the Lady Texans. The Lady Texans took the kickoff, dropped it back for possession, and now they're looking to swing the ball to our right. And it looks like the Lady Texans are starting off with a 4-3-3, trying to attack our flank here on their right, our left side.
They had the toss that the Tipa saved.
Oh, yeah, looked like a great save by Avery, but in the end they said it went all the way over the line, and now it's going to be a corner for the Lady Texans. And that ball's gone over and out. Goal kick here for the Lady Billies. The Lady Billies are wearing their red tonight, and Lady Texans are in white. Unlucky pass there out of the back, trying to find a forward up top. Ball goes out of play for a Lady Texans throw in. Shot from distance
That
and
was
goal.
an amazing shot.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
And we're back. Lady Billies took the kickoff, and Lady Texans played it out. We got a throw in, but then the Lady Texans have regained possession. Brindley, what does that do to your psyche as a player, giving up that early goal?
It causes you to lose momentum, but it also causes you to have more grit and want to win.
All right, well, let's see how much grit we have
And
tonight.
come back.
Lady Texans found some space.
Wonderful through ball. Nice save by the keeper.
Avery's going to look to just punt it out here, get a decent amount of distance. She's found Lily Alexander, looking to play it out
Good
here.
touch.
Alejandra Lopez now has some space on the left. Can she get the ball in the box? She played it back to Lily Alexander. Lily back to Alejandra Lopez. Back to Cantu. Kemp, Cantu. Here's some space. No Billies no red in the vicinity though. And try again to go over the top. Unfortunately, right at the keeper. Billies win the first ball. Texans get to the second. Good pressure there by Abby Adams, but the Lady Texans were good to throw in. Now the Texans have found space over on our right, their left, looking to cross the ball. No one's on the other end, and it's out for a goal kick.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battle and Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
They're left forward, and luckily our center defense is there to shut it down. That ball's gone out of play off the field goal post. So the Lady Billies have to shift some things up tonight. They've got Catherine Aguilar starting off at right back. Avery Kemp and Addison Schneider as center backs. Applying pressure now. Avery Kemp. Not giving her any. Sorry, Sydney. Avery's in the goal. Good correction there, Brindley. That ball was out of play before Avery hit it. We'll have another goal kick. This Security State Bank goal kick is brought to you by our title sponsor, Security State Bank. Great 1-2 there by Alejandra Lopez to Lily Alexander. Billies have something going. Abby Adams beats the girls to the ball. And the Texans, I believe, play it out for a Billy throw-in. Billies drop it all the way back. Unlucky ball there by Cantu. Texans looking to counter quickly.
That was a good shot before she got to the keeper.
Yeah, Avery did all she could there. Unfortunately, good finish by the Texans.
Do you ever feel like we've waited too long to plan all this stuff?
Every day. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
It's never too late to take the next step in the right direction. From retirement planning to investment guidance, Joseph Financial Partners brings clarity and peace of mind.
I'm so glad we made the call.
Me too. Go Billies. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
Securities offered through...
And we're back. Lady Billy's looking to recover from giving up 2 early goals. Texans again found more space. Addison Schneider came away with the ball. Unfortunately, it's gone out for a Lady Texan throw. Brindley, I think that was a cross. She'll claim that was a shot, but another goal for the Lady Texans.
Let's let the toss.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing. Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal. Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring. Welcoming. Community. Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
All right, the Lady Billies find themselves in a very deep hole here early in the first half, trailing Wimberley 0-3.
3.
Ball's gone out of play here on the home side stands. Lady Texans take the throw, maintain possession, send it long. Addie was under a lot of pressure there, was able to get the ball away, but the Lady Texans recover. Have the ball with some space here in the middle. Aggressively played that ball through. And Avery was where she needed to be. Lila Mathis there battling in the middle. Lady Texans come away with the ball. They're going to drop it back, extend the field here, trying to draw the Billies out. Abby Adams does put the keeper under pressure, but she calmly plays it out. Now the Texans are attacking our right side, their left. Play the ball to the middle. Excellent shield there by Cantu. Texans seem to keep finding some space in the middle of the field. Good interception there by Catherine.
Unlucky pass.
And unfortunately, back to the Texans. Another cross, loose ball in the box, and another goal for the Lady Texans. You know, Brindley, on that initial ball there, you know, when you just get a half clearance, unfortunately, the ball's still in the danger zone in the box.
Stay on the game just real quick. If you need to.
All right, we're going to keep it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Billies trailing 0-4. Just about 10 minutes into the first half. Foul there by the Texans. Sydney Kemp coming up. Brindley, is she going to try and put this on frame or just get it in the box for somebody to get ahead on?
I assume she did it to the bots.
Yeah, you're right. Laid off by Kaylee, and a shot taken
Way to one touch it.
by Angie Lopez, I believe. Pretty long throw there. This could be trouble again for the Billies. Excellent initial defending again by the girls, but we just can't get the ball out of our half. Lila Mathis now is going to try to do that. Tries to keep the ball in play. Unfortunately goes out of bounds for a Lady Texan throw-in. Another long throw. Ball's just bouncing freely. Goalkeeper Avery Kemp put a little pressure on it there. Didn't give anybody an open shot. Billies have recovered, have people behind the ball. that the Texans are still possessing. Unfortunately, Kaylee is called for a foul there, and this is a dangerous spot for a free kick. And Madurkin on the ball. Takes a shot. Pretty simple save there. Great punt. Unfortunately, there's 4 Texans and only 2 red jerseys. Another turnover by the Billies and a throw in for the Texans. Ball goes out of play for a Lady Billy throw-in. Lady Billy's turn it over. Now we've got a Texan throw-in. This young lady's been throwing it 30 yards or more in the air. And we can't, she just threw it right over our heads. Sydney Kemp was, or no, that was Addie Schneider there, back to clear it out for the Billies. Got an overlapping back now committed to the attack for the Texans. You know, Brindley, when the ball gets down there in the corner of this, call it the south west end zone, we got to rely on our cameraman upstairs who's doing an excellent job. But soccer field's a little bit wider than the football field, and sometimes it's a little hard to see what's going on in those corners. Lady Texans with the ball in a dangerous spot. Great team defending by the Billies.
That was a nice pass.
Yeah, the Texans have been giving us a passing clinic today and a shooting clinic.
Ooh, good save. Can't finish it though.
Yeah, great initial save with one hand. Loose ball, Lady Texans out. Just get there before we can and score the 5th goal. And we're going to head to a commercial break. All right, we're back in play. We've got 24 minutes left in the half. I believe we're trailing 0-5. Is that what you think too, Brindley?
Yes. All of their shots have been really nice into the corner.
Yeah, no true savable balls. Good defending there. And then a throw in. And unfortunately, it's kind of the theme of the night. We just can't maintain possession. And against a team like this, they're going to make you pay for that. That shot went off the field goal post. And we'll have another goal kick brought to you by our title sponsors, Security State Bank. Lady Texans were first to the ball, and then we were there to the second, and then the third went out of bounds, and it's going to be a Lady Texan throw-in. Lady Texans, again, pretty long throw there, even from this side. Found space on the outside, dangerous cross, another dangerous cross. and harmlessly rolls through, but it's going to be a Lady Billy throw. Here we are. No one touched that at all. And there's 4 Texans around every Billy. Sometimes I feel like they're outnumbering us on the pitch. And that ball's going to run out of play for yet another Security State Bank goal kick.
These are your volume knobs respectively. The green ones, this is you. Turn it all the way to the left and it turns it off. If you want to test it, just be careful. Yeah, that should be.
Another dangerous ball over the top. Goes harmlessly into Avery Kemp's hands. We're going to look to punt it out, and let's see if we can build some momentum here. Incidental handball, but we've got a call. It'll be free kick for the Texans in the Billies half. We have just over 21 minutes to go in this half. Lady Billies currently trailing 0-5. Ball over the top in the box. Claimed by Avery Kemp. Abby Adams looking to find some space. Unfortunately, Lady Texans came away with the ball. Lila Mathis, a lot of energy there to keep possession. Played it back to Catherine. Unfortunately, Billies can't keep it in, and it's going to be a Lady Texan throw in. Avery Kemp battling on the sides.
Sydney,
thank you. Sydney Kemp battling over on the outside there. Force the ball out. Here comes a long Lady Texan throw. Plenty of Billies in the box, but let's not let a white jersey be free. Dangerous spot there. Good physical play. Billies come away with the ball. Great control there by Abby Adams. Unfortunately played it just in front of her. Lady Texans looking to counter, find space behind Catherine. She recovered to the middle. Great team defending. Good clearance. Not quite to midfield, though. Lady Texans put another long ball in the box. Addie's there. And we've got a foul on the Lady Texans. Dangerous play. Free kick for the Billies. You know, Lady Billies had a little bit going early on here on our left side, the Texans' right side here, right in front of the home stands, with Alejandro Lopez playing on the left. Not a natural left-footed player, working hard now, trying to get back. Just can't match the speed. Dangerous ball. Not quite cleared off the foot goal post. And out for, you guessed it, another Security State Bank goal kick. Lady Billies win a free kick here in our own half. Going to look to get the ball forward. We're going to have to commit a few more numbers up to try and get back into this game. But the Texans have shown you that they can punish you quickly. And they're looking to do it now. Alejandro Lopez working hard. Wins the ball, wins the throw in. Tries to find Lily Alexander, unfortunately turned over. Kaylee wins it back in the midfield. Looking to switch play. Can't quite get it there. Going to try again. Angie Lopez had some space. We just can't find her in that space.
The ball.
Great ball. Alejandra Lopez now has some space. Can she get this ball to Lily? Can't quite find the target. This ball's going to sit in. Addie Schneider under pressure.
Texans on the counter.
They overhit it just slightly there. And the Billies are able to regain control. Incidental foul there by Kaylee trying to work back. Texan stopped. Kaylee kept going. They get a free kick. They play it on the ground. Thought the Billies could potentially counter on that. Unfortunately, the Texans are about to get a shot off. Great team defending. Unlucky call there. Looked like Lady Billies got all ball. And we're going to have a Texan free kick just outside of the box. Lady Billies slowly getting a wall. Looks like the Texans are wanting to take this quick before the Billies can set up their wall.
Nice shot.
Up and over the wall, up and over the goalkeeper. And that's the 6th goal for the Lady Texans in the first half.
In the Texas Hill Country, no two properties or people are alike.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we don't take a cookie-cutter approach.
Whether you're buying or selling, our dedicated specialists walk with you through every detail from contract to closing.
Because real estate isn't just business, it's personal. And you deserve the confidence of expert guidance every step of the way.
The Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg. Local experts.
Trusted results.
All right, and we're back. Those of you just joining us, we've got 15 minutes to play in the first half. Things haven't quite gone the way that the Lady Billies had hoped tonight. They're currently trailing one of the top teams in the state, the Lady Texans, 0-6. Sydney Kemp finds some space, drives the ball forward.
Nice ball.
Alejandro Lopez. Yeah,
Oh, maybe. No. Kind of did quite fast enough.
No, Alejandro Lopez, yeah, put her under that pressure there. Good call there, Brinley. We win the throw. Unfortunately, kind of the theme of the night, we win the throw-in, and the Lady Texans come away with the ball. They're looking to counter quick. Find Sandoval here in the middle. She plays it back to an oncoming midfielder. Poor touch, though, and now the Lady Billies have an opportunity to counter. Abby Adams works hard, wins the ball, finds Kaylee in the midfield, who doesn't have a ton of time, but finds space out there on the right. The Billies have been trying to exploit that space all night, and unfortunately the ball just goes a little long. Out for a Lady Texan throw. Lady Billies with a throw in here. When that first ball, unfortunately, goes out of play, Lady Texan throw. Another long throw by the Texans. Lady Billies get the initial possession, look for that first pass. Can't find it. Going to try the long ball. Abby Adams is going to put them under some pressure here. And really, I think that's out for a Lady Billy throw. Alejandra Lopez here to throw it in. Has to fight hard to win it back. Finds Lily Alexander. Tries a little turn, but immediately 3 Lady Texans all around her. No time on the ball. Poor pass by the Lady Texans. Can the Billies counter? Finally, Lily Alexander drops it back to Cantu. Play the ball out on the right, and again it goes out of play. I feel like really the Billies want to work the ball outside. Unfortunately, the pass just isn't quite there tonight.
They either keep having too much pace or accuracy. Not enough accuracy.
Lady Texans called for a handball there. Used her leg at first, found her hand, tried to bring it under control. Great call by the referee. And Lady Billies with a quick restart.
Long ball, maybe we can counter.
Finding some space in the middle. Now there's no space. Can she work her way out of it? Addie opted to keep that one on the ground, and that was unlucky. We got 2v2, 1v1. Cuts it back.
Great save by Avery.
Sometimes you just have to anticipate where they're going to try to go. She did. Great effort by Natalie Cantu to keep trying to make her predictable. Despite the score, there's been a good team effort at times for the Lady Billies tonight. Lady Billies tried to clear it again, and it just wasn't a good clearance. Luckily, though, Angie Lopez keeps following the ball, keeps following her own pass, can keep the Texans under pressure. And they're not able to do anything yet. Now they're looking to exploit some space on our right, their left, and we're able to drive them back. We might have an opportunity here, 3v2. Looking for Adams. A smart play there by Sandoval. She was in an offside position, just lets the ball run all the way through. You know, really, it's just kind of the theme of the night. Again, if we can get to the first ball, the Lady Texans are there for the second. And then other times they're beating us to the first ball.
Maintained to keep possession on that one and lost it.
And again, 3 Lady Texans around 2 Lady Billies. And that ball goes out of play. Gives us another opportunity to thank
If your project is a new
Security State Bank and Trust as we get ready for a Security State Bank goal kick. Substitutions by both teams. With just under 10 minutes to play in the half. Lady Billies want to keep them out of the goal. Lady Texans looking to find one more before half. Another ball into the box.
Nice
It's dangerous.
Beautiful finish.
You know, earlier, Brinley, you mentioned, you know, unfortunately our passing, just either the weight of the pass or the accuracy just wasn't there. What are you seeing tonight from? Lady Billies trying to change it up in their midfield, bring in some fresh legs, but the Lady Texans looking to put an 8th.
Nice save by Avery Temp.
Great punt. Again, the Lady Billies won the first ball, and then it just rolls over to the Texans for the second ball. A rare miscue tonight on a pass from the Lady Texans. Billies looking to counter, have some space.
Bad touch.
Fighting for possession in the midfield. The Lady Texans come away with it. And then the Lady Billies are able to stop them. Ball back towards the midfield area. 50-50 ball. Ball goes out of play for a Lady Texan throw in. Lady Billies try and play it into space. Lady Texans beat us to it. It's outside back. It's overlapped. Involved in the attack. Cut out there by Alejandro Lopez, finds Lily Alexander. Still 2v1, but Lily Alexander's going to try to power it through. Wins a throw in. A little slow to get up. Trying to find Abby Adams in space, and they just swarm to the ball. The Lady Texans come away and clear it out. But we've got another throw in for the Lady Billies. Can we get a little momentum before halftime? Could have been a handball there, but she kept her arm closer to her body. Ref says play on. Unlucky there. Alejandra Lopez getting a little frustrated, but again, that's on her weaker foot. Just can't maintain possession. You know, I like the opportunity Angie Lopez has had here as a center midfielder, trying to just bring a little extra energy to the game. Lady Texans looking to slow the ball down a little bit before half. Substitution. Just over 2 minutes to play. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Billy's felt like that ball was going to go to Avery, and it just kind of stayed out of her area. Luckily, a harmless shot was then taken, and she was able to cleanly claim it. Lady Billy's looking again. Abby Adams beats one defender. Scott Lily Alexander one-on-one. Lady Billies need to hurry. We got about 90 seconds left in the first half, trailing 0-7. And that ball's gone out of play for a Lady Billy corner. I believe it's the first corner of the night for the Lady Billies. Billies have a lot of runners at the top of the box. And that ball, unfortunately, went out of play from the kick, off the field goal post. You know, Brindley, you've been in a few tough games this year. What do you tell your teammates to keep them focused? You know, you mentioned earlier playing with grit and determination. If you're on the field tonight and you're trailing like this, what do you do to keep working?
Just use all your effort, and score doesn't matter. At halftime, just think that resets 0-0, try and capitalize, and that something else.
And unfortunately, the Lady Texans go ahead and make it 8-0 at half. A lot of frustration there by Avery. Tries to clear that ball over the top, and unfortunately, just off her fingertips, then off the top crossbar and into the back of the net. Has not gone the way the Lady Billies had hoped tonight. But just like you said, there's another half to play. And we've got about 30 seconds left in this one, and hopefully we'll be able to ask Coach Mathis what adjustments he's going to make and what he wants to see differently in the second half. Lady Texans might not be done here. And that's it for halftime. Lady Texans are up on the Billies. Billies 0, Lady Texans 8. And tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust. We thank our sponsors. And now we're going to have a word from the sponsors during halftime. And I'm going to try to get a few thoughts from Coach Mathis on what adjustments they might make.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Bal and Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Bal and Billies. Go Goats!
Before the walls go up, before the dreams take shape, there's the foundation. It's where strength comes from, where every inch matters, where hard work begins before the sun even rises. It's not just pouring concrete, it's building trust. We treat every foundation as if it were our own. Because when you start solid, you build for generations. Vineyard Concrete Construction.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
When joint pain or injury threatens to slow you down, you deserve care that moves with you. At Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, we care for active families, student athletes, and weekend warriors with fellowship-trained expertise. From regenerative stem cell therapy to total joint replacement, we're here to help get you back to what matters. Now offering advanced surgical care at Legion Hill Country Surgery Center right here in Fredericksburg. World-class care right here at home.
Hill Country spirit, timeless elegance, jewelry that feels as classic as the land we love. Segner's Jewelers, where Hill Country heritage meets timeless beauty.
Quality dental care starts here at Creek Street Dental. Our services include wisdom tooth extractions, sedation dentistry, and dental implants delivered with the latest technology and a focus on patient comfort. Dr. McBride, Dr. Montgomery, and our team are committed to building lasting relationships and maintaining your family's best dental health. Visit us at the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
When a community and school come together, classrooms become more than walls. They become places where students are inspired, teachers are empowered, and families feel connected.
Each year, though, millions of state dollars leave Fredericksburg ISD. That means outdated technology and frustrated classrooms. We can change that together.
The Fredericksburg Education Foundation is raising $500,000 to bring state-of-the-art technology to every classroom. Join us. Visit fisdkids.org/donate today.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Welcome to Mr. Gatti's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, There's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat is Mr. Gatti's Pizza.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality, American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today, and let's get started on your build.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battle and Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Do you ever feel like we've waited too long to plan all this stuff?
Every day. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
It's never too late to take the next step in the right direction. From retirement planning to investment guidance, Joseph Financial Partners brings clarity and peace of mind.
I'm so glad we made the call.
Me too. Go Billies. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing. Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal. Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring. Welcoming. Community. Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
In the Texas Hill Country, no two properties or people are alike.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we don't take a cookie-cutter approach.
Whether you're buying or selling, our dedicated specialists walk with you through every detail from contract to closing.
Because real estate isn't just business, it's personal. And you deserve the confidence of expert guidance every step of the way.
The Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg, local experts.
Trusted results.
If your project is a new barn dominion or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, panside work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Bal and Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Bal and Billies. Go Goats!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight. And again, we want to thank our title sponsor, Security State Bank and Trust, for sponsoring tonight's game for Billies.Live. You know, Brinley, I got to visit a little bit with Coach Mathis at halftime. You know, we talked earlier how this probably wasn't going the way they initially planned, and he said, you know, you can make a game plan, and they did, and they decided to stick to that game plan until it wasn't working. And once that plan wasn't working, they needed to mix some things up. And he said, this half, we're going to figure out if the girls know how to separate the wheat from the barley. Going to move some things around, challenge the girls to respond. You know, if they don't know where they're going, they might end up in a different place from where they started. Finally stuck to it and just said, you know, soccer is a learning experience, but only if you learn. So he's going to see this half if the girls can learn from that first half.
They already looked a little better.
More accurate passing there. Significantly better. Great ball. Abby put her under pressure there, out for a Lady Billies throw in. Great throw. Just a little bit of a miss hit there by Kaylee, but great team play by the Lady Billies. Some of the best offensive output we've seen tonight. Great win in the air there by Alejandra Lopez. First to the ball, Lady Billies to the second ball. Outworking the Lady Texans here in the first 2 minutes of the second half. You know, those were only the words of wisdom that Coach Mathis would share with us. Be really interesting on what he actually shared with the team, because this is looking like a different team so far this half. Great individual effort there by Addie Schneider, running the ball all the way down from one side of the field to the other. Her teammates were also back covering her. They look to find the ball in space, cut out backhand two, shot from distance. Unfortunately, goes over the head of Adriana Avila Reyes. Again, the Lady Billies outworking the Lady Texans here in the second half. First 3 minutes were all Lady Billies. Great defending, shot from distance, just curls over the top of the outreached hands of the keeper. And the Lady Billies trail 0-9. Texans just found a pocket of space there.
Dead through ball.
Good claim by the keeper. Yeah, unfortunately, looks like we made a little bit of shift to 3 mids to match up with their 3 center mids. And, you know, they've got 2 really quick attacking mids. And if our 3 don't really communicate, they're going to have some free runners. Great effort there by Abby Adams. Tries to deny the cross. Sydney Kemp, I believe, or no, that's actually Addie Schneider coming all the way over, applying that pressure. Lady Texans thought they were going to get another, but the shot went wide. Unfortunately, that goal kick went out for a Lady Texan throw-in. Midfielders aren't finding quite as much space, so they're working the ball back. Trying to open some things up. Great win there by Kaylee. And then she passes it back so that the Lady Billies can maintain possession. Cantu's looking for some options out here. Lila Mathis fighting for it. Wins it. Finds Kaylee to Lily Alexander. Back to Abby Adams. And out for a Lady Billy throw-in. And what's the difference you see, Brindley, from the Lady Billies this half?
We're just maintaining the possession and passing it with more accuracy, and we're putting them under pressure that they weren't in the first half.
Pretty big boot there by the Wimberley goalkeeper, trying to catch the Lady Billies off guard, but the Lady Billies win the goal kick, but turn it over on their play up to the forward. Loads of time here. Two Texans coming to close the ball down. Now finds that forward. Beats her first marker. Oh, had a couple of options, went for the more difficult. Nora Gonzalez in, trying to challenge there in the middle. You know, Brindley, that's something that I saw in one of the changes that Coach Mathis made earlier in an earlier game. Putting Nora Gonzalez in there brings a different element to the middle and kind of frees Abby Kate up to come out here on the outside. Teams are then dealing with speed both in the middle and on the outside. Looking to find the forward over the top. Unfortunately, the ball sails long and into the hands of the Lady Texan goalkeeper. Great effort there. Less pressure. Don't slow down. Lily Alexander was a little slow to that pressure, but team still worked hard, got the ball back. Found Abby Kate out here on the right side with some space. She goes to the middle. Lila drops it back. Now the Lady Billies are finding some shape, opening up, truly creating. And unfortunately, just a bad, inaccurate pass, and now they're in trouble. Great athleticism there by Sydney Kemp, coming back, clearing the ball. Abby Adams finds Lila. And the ball goes out of play for a Lady Billy throw-in. Now, unfortunately, kind of directing her there to the middle of the field, and the Billies don't have any help right there right now. But an errant pass and a handball there by the Texans overlooked. You know, that's just something we didn't necessarily see in the first half, Brindley. Lady Billies winning possession in midfield.
Chance to Towner.
Lila putting the great pressure there. Like you said, unfortunately just cleared away by the goalkeeper. Texans have now found one of the Lady Billies failing to track a run. She's now worked her way back. That's Addison McPhail over there on our left. Worked her way back, put them under pressure, and forced the ball back for a Lady Texan throw-in. Pretty physical play out there by Alejandra Lopez. Closing down, not allowing the cross to go through. Sydney Kemp pushing the ball up, finds Lila Mathis. She's got Abby Kate running full speed, and Abby Kate can't quite get to the ball. Turnover near midfield, and the Lady Texans looking to counter quickly. Addie Schneider with some aggressive defending there and helps the Lady Billies get the ball away. Lady Texans with an errant pass. Nora Gonzalez there to pick it up. Lily Alexander has to drop it back. I think the Billies missed a little bit of an opportunity there, but Alejandra Lopez tries to send the ball forward. A little frustrated with herself. Unfortunately, can't find the Lady Billies. And Addie Schneider plays the safe ball out of bounds for a throw-in. Coach Math is trying to move some things around. You know, we've seen Abby Kate get a few attacks over here on our right, right in front of the home stands. Now she's shifted over to our left in front of the visitor stands. And Addison McPhail is coming over. Addison's needs to track back. 21's got a lot of space there in the middle. Ball harmlessly goes out for a Lady Billy throw-in. You know, Brindley, unfortunately, I think our evening might be cut short by the mercy rule tonight. It's not something that I've actually seen firsthand. You've experienced that as a player. Walk us through what you're trying to do. Are you wanting to prevent that? Or are you just wanting to get out of the game? Or what are your thoughts on? Well, here you go. The Lady Billies might get one here. Lila Mathis. Unfortunately, the Lady Texans are able to get it out. So what were your thoughts on that mercy rule?
I feel like you want to try and prevent it. That way people know you can fight even when it's hard. And you get a full game. Whereas if you mercy rule, you do the home earlier. So it could be a benefit to other people. And definitely for the away team that they get to the home faster. But I think you just want to try and prevent it when you're in that situation.
Well, the Lady Billies are fighting hard. I think the way that I've seen it prevented in the past is by scoring goals. And the Lady Billies have about 7 minutes to try and score a couple of goals and not give up another. But the Lady Texans are hungry and they want one more. Great defending, and looks like Sydney Kemp flying up from her center back position. She wants to score. Abby Adams, loads of space, keeps the ball in play. Can't quite beat the defender. Now looking to play it back. Natalie Cantu has got lots of space too. Unfortunately finds a Lady Texan, and now the Billies could be in trouble because Sydney Kemp had committed forward. She's worked her way back. Lots of space, though, there. The midfielders for the Lady Billies, again, must be a little gassed. Found space, one-on-one. Natalie Cantu worked hard to come back. And a great save by Adriana Avila Reyes. Finds Abby Kate on our left with her punt. Immediately double-teamed, turned over. Lady Texans coming back. Loads of space here. Seems some of the wing play for the Lady Billies isn't quite used to being out of possession as much as they've been out of possession tonight. Great move there by Nora Gonzalez. Now they play the ball over the top. It's just going to run too long. Goalkeeper clears it, and there's that space we talked about opening up in the midfield. Lady Billies keep working hard, though, to try and get the ball back. Now, turn it over. Great ball into space. Lily Alexander's got an opportunity if she can gain control. She does. Can she keep it in play? She does keep it in play. Unfortunately, can't get the cross in. Tries to find Lila Mathis, who puts the Texans under pressure. We've got a Lady Billy throw. 25 minutes to go in the game. But unless that mercy rule comes into play, and it's quite possible everybody might go home early tonight. Lady Texans have 3v3. Addie Schneider stops that transition play. Tries to carry the ball up on the left herself, and it goes out of play.
If that does happen tonight, the mercy
Mm-hmm.
just can you hear me? Cool. If that does happen, just talk about it a little bit, and then do your outro basically, and then I'll go ahead and basically start the end of the show.
Abby Kate with a ball into the box. Opportunity, unfortunately, just a bit of a heavy touch there. Again, the Billies have had a few opportunities this second half. You just wish you could have seen some of those more of those in the first half. Sydney Kemp shepherds the ball out and wins another Security State Bank and Trust goal kick for the Lady Billies. Unfortunately, falls to the feet of the Lady Texans, who find some space, find their forward one-on-one. Great defending there by Natalie Cantu. Plays the ball forward, unfortunately back to a Lady Texan. Finds another open midfielder. This triad there in the middle for the Lady Texans, I haven't seen something like that in quite a while. Those three ladies know where each other are going to be. They're able to just find each other's feet, get into space, and play the ball quickly. And then they hunt as a pack when the other team has the ball. Force these errant passes that you mentioned earlier, Brenley, just either with too much pace or not quite as accurate as the Lady Billies are used to. Great 1-2 there by the Texans, looking to get the ball across, middle of the frame. Two free runners, but a great save by the goalkeeper.
Great opportunity. Amazing save by the goalkeeper again.
And ladies and gentlemen, we had about 90 seconds left before the 20-minute mark, and it looks like the Lady Texans are going to see this one out by the mercy rule. Years ago, UIL didn't have this rule in place, and you'd see some games get a little bit out of hand. Found myself at a tournament one time. We were playing a team. You don't play teams that are your same size in tournaments. And unfortunately, that team just wasn't as prepared as we were, and we found ourselves up 9-0 at halftime, and it was difficult to continue to work on the things you want to work on, but also not be unsportsmanlike and not discourage the other team from being able to play. So, we set up a few things to keep our guys' heads on straight to where they could apply pressure, and finish the game out without changing anything up. But now the UIL's made adjustments to that. And, oh my gosh, I'll tell you what, she's not done. Great individual effort from distance there from Lila Yonke Mathis. Lady Billies still might run out of clock on this one, though. Lady Texans really aren't sure what to do, looking to take the kickoff there from the 40 instead of midfield because they haven't had to do it tonight except for at halftime, or to start the game, actually. We've got about a minute to play before the 20-minute mark, and the Lady Billies score their first goal of the evening but trail the Lady Texans 1-10. Brindley, you mentioned when you come out of halftime in one of those games, Lady Texans looking to counter again, get a one-on-one. Unfortunately, they answer and put 11 on the board. These outside players for Wimberley have quite a bit of speed, and if you let them get inside of you, they've got a direct path to goal. And I think that's something that a lot of teams have struggled with. How do they deal with that speed? The Lady Texans are undefeated this year, undefeated in district, and looking to make a run deep into the playoffs, as they've become accustomed to. The Lady Billies found their way back into the playoffs last year and really want to build on that momentum. But I know tonight's game didn't go the way they wanted. And there you have it. Ball goes out of play here under 20 minutes. And the Texans have a 10-goal lead. The UIL mercy rule states that if a team has 8 or more goals with 20 minutes or less remaining, the game will be stopped and declared final. So tonight's contest is going to be ruled final by the mercy rule. Your Lady Billies 1, the Lady Texans 10. Thank you for joining us tonight. We can't thank our sponsors enough. We look forward to our next opportunity in a few games, and we'll be knowing that we'll know the Lady Billies are going to fight for a different result in that game. Thank you for joining us. Be safe and good night.